If you've ever wondered how to make an entire photo shoot just from a single photo and also generating all of these different type of concepts, then you want to stay tuned because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. We're going to start with a custom GPT, and if you check the description, I will have the link for this. It's completely free to use as long as you have a ChatGPT account. I'm going to go ahead and go to that link. You'll see here that I am in the Photoshop prompt studio, and here I can go ahead and tell it that a project that I want to prompt. Specifically, we're going to do senior portraits because that's a really important type of lead magnet as well, because if you can do senior portraits before the seniors even get to photographers and get to thinking about the invitations and all of those things, then now is your chance to advertise that. Plus, you end up with the client when it comes time for graduation as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell this that I want to create a senior portrait, and I want to focus on a couple of different sports here. So I want to tell it that I'm doing a senior photo shoot with a focus on volleyball and cheerleading. And I want to say that cheerleading, I want to say she's also an honors graduate and she's in the chess club. I'm just going to go ahead and submit that information right now. The next thing that it asked me for is for a reference image. What I would recommend is if they gave you a low quality image, go ahead and upscale it. I'm going to add the photo that I have for reference here. And this is actually an image that I created in Midjourney for a model, but you would be uploading the image of your subject. One reason you may want to use an AI image, if you're creating a lot of content like I am for graduation or a senior, then you may not want to use someone's actual photo and feel like you're using them for an advertisement. So in that case, it's perfectly fine to use an AI generated model so that all of your pieces look cohesive. All right, now it's going to ask us for, hey, what are the school colors? Is there a jersey number? Do you want a cap and gown with honors cords and any chess elements? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell it the school colors, and I'll actually tell it that this is a local school. So I'll tell it it's a Jacksonville, Florida high school, and the name of the school is Rains, and the colors are a dark red and silver. The jersey number is 4, and I'll just put that in quotes. And then I won't answer the other questions right now because I'll let it just help me make these things. It has created some prompts here for me. And what we're doing for this specific workflow is we're going to generate the images inside of ChatGPT, and then we'll take them into our Midjourney. Now it's asking me a question. Would you like me to start generating image number 1 for jersey number 4? I'm going to say yes. You can also just put the letter Y and it will understand that as well. You'll see here that I get an image that it generated. This image I can usually change and face swap the face out of, and the skin tone and everything is usually very similar. So go ahead and tell it to proceed. I see it gave me a beautiful picture here, and I really do like this uniform, and it did spell the school's name correctly. However, I want to upload a picture of the original cheer uniform. So I just snagged this one from Instagram. I'm going to say this is the official uniform. Now we see that our model is wearing the appropriate uniform based on the image that we gave it. And just keep in mind that her face is not going to be the same, although it may be using the same reference image. Almost every single time you generate an image in ChatGPT, the face is going to change. I'm going to show you what to do with that next. I'll go ahead and take the few images And let's go ahead and download it. Once I download the image, there's several different ways that you can face swap. However, I'm going to show you how to face swap inside of Midjourney and Discord using a Insight face swap app. We'll go ahead and add the image, upload the file. I'll go ahead and grab our image that does not quite yet have her face yet. The important thing is that the features are similar, and the most important thing is that the skin tone and her body style are the same, because we are about to swap her face now. We're just going to go ahead and select our model image here. And the ID name, I'm just going to call her Red Grad, because I have a red grad and a green grad that I frequently reference when I'm doing these type of projects. Red Grad is uploaded now. Now all I have to do is right click on her image, go to apps, then InSwapper. It will automatically start generating that process to change out her face, and it was that quick. And if you check, sometimes it'll give you two options here, and just check the jawline, because usually the jawline is what's different, the most different between these two images. I'm going to go with the first one, and I'll go ahead and save that image. And then my next step would be to upscale it and take it into Photoshop and expand the image. So say for instance, I'm doing a wide image, so I could do that as well. But essentially, I can do that for several different images here. I can go back and download some of the other images now. And I can pretty much do them all at once. That's one. I believe we have 2 and 3. Grab the last one here. And essentially it does take some time for ChatGPT to generate these images. So I could go ahead and tell it yes to move on with image number 3 so that it can start at least generating that next one. In the meantime, I can come over here to Midjourney on my Discord. And this is a special Discord channel that we have here just for our AI class number 88. And I'll take you through a sneak peek of what we did earlier in class this week. I can upload it this way that I just showed you. And then hit enter, or I can also use a drag and drop feature. We already have that one. Let's say we want this one. I can just drag and drop it and then hit enter and let it go as well. That way I can go ahead and bring in all of my images at once, and then I just face swap them at once. I'll just go to apps and swapper. It'll start face swapping. And there are some other versions of the InSwapper face swap, such as Automizer and Sharpify. I really don't like to use Extreme or Artify unless it is hyper realistic or a cartoonish type of image. But sometimes Optimizer and Sharpify can give you good results as well. Now she looks like a model. I can download and move on. Let's check out the results of the face swaps. We already saw our initial chair shot swapped out. And of course, we created some more images here. And you'll get a chance to see them face swapped as well. And you notice that now our character looks completely consistent here. We even have some scenes and some background that we would not have been able to create that in Photoshop or just doing our own composites without a lot of work, and even considering the perspectives and all of that. So the fact that this created the photo shoot for us is completely amazing. And we went ahead and face swapped all of these out as well, so you can see the difference. And like I said, the more important thing is that the skin tone, the body style is the same, because we are able to face swap the images. And from that, you have a complete workflow to go ahead and create your own beautiful full set of our face swapped graduates here. And if you stick around, I have some other videos that will show you how to take it from this narrow portrait shot. Let's say you need to get a wider view of the background so that you can use it for Instagram shots or thumbnails, if you're doing invitations and other things that where you need some additional data around it. I'll show you how to use AI inside of Photoshop in order to generate these backgrounds to be square. And I will also show you how to put this into Photoshop and do some really incredible projects with just templates now, 5-minute templates, so that you can create really great designs and not have to stress about how to learn Photoshop. So stick with me. If you like this type of content, please like, please subscribe, and share it with someone who may also benefit from this. And if you tell me in the comments what you want to see next, I teach classes. I make this content for you all. That will help me understand what you want to learn and what you want to see next. I appreciate you and I love you dearly. And until next time, bye.